Hello everybody, this is Rio from High Cards. I hope you're having a good day. Now, I am another member of the High Cards Council. I will be making content on regular show. It is the favorite show for all the High Card Council members. And I was elected into the council roughly the same time as Amwil. I've known him for quite a while. So I am looking forward to making my debut video, which will be putting all the regular show characters, or the ones that are currently on this tier list, onto a tier list with the tiers S, A, B, C, and D. So I do hope you enjoy, and now that we've got that covered, let us begin. First off, and I should say I won't be able to remember everyone's names, starting off with someone I don't actually remember. I always just thought it was cool, but like they tried to make him too cool in my opinion. So I just never thought he was completely cool, but I'm saying cool a lot, but that's like pretty much his main character from what I could see. So cool is the cool guy, yeah, I'm gonna refer to him as cool guy. He will go and be Evil Pops. I always thought he was an awesome villain. Great way to end off my favourite series of all time, being him as the final boss, if you will. Can't remember this guy, but I know he was like one of those old the DVD player characters where he turned into a giant golden crystal alien. It was a weird show, but I thought it was such an interesting character and wish he was in the show more. But yeah, he was a cool character. I want to say this character might have been Benson's girlfriend at one point, but I can't exactly remember. Yeah, I don't remember a thing about her. Not saying she's a bad character, I just simply can't remember. Actually, I'm just not going to put her on the tier list because I simply don't know a thing about her. Benson, he is awesome. He is simply amazing character. He is simply an amazing character. I love everything about Benson. Just his pure anger, the raw anger he exhibits is awesome. Especially awesome to watch in a cartoon. This set of enemies, I don't know, I want to say it could be a parody of FNAF, but I don't know, you know? I think it's cool. They appeared in 2 episodes. One of them I remember being Stake Me Amadeus. They might have appeared in more episodes. Stake Me Amadeus is actually an amazing episode. But that aside, I think it's okay, you know. This guy, I don't know why they've got him on a tier list. I think they only appeared in maybe 1 episode. Maybe more that I maybe just cannot remember. But they're boring. They're just like a generic copy of Mordecai and Rigby. And they're just terrible. Nothing likable about them. CJ always thought was better than Margaret. And actually talking about Margaret, I'll put them on the tier list at the same time because they pretty much served their initial purpose in the show was similar, if not the same, to be a love interest for Mordecai. CJ pulled off the role the best because she had a much more interesting character outside of Mordecai than Margaret ever did. She worked in the coffee shop. They did eventually develop her character to be more interesting, but by that point it was just too late, and I simply did not like Margaret in the slightest. CJ... See, I don't... I made a pun there. She had one of the cooler episodes like that, the mini golf episode. That was really cool. The animation was cool there. The one of the worst arcs in the series was the love triangle arc, but it didn't last too long. I think CJ is the better character. Death, one of the best incarnations of Death in any media, in my opinion. Just such a cool character. He's funny, appears in the series finale. Good stuff. This got HD DVD, maybe? I'm struggling on that. Might be HD DVD. I think he's a cool character. It serves his job very nicely. Eileen? It's just nice. Never knew what she was. Was she meant to be a duck or a beaver? That always confused me, you know, because she has the tail. So that just that really confused me. Margaret's dad. Thought it was Greg, maybe. Thought it was funny. It was funny, you know. Appeared in a few episodes. It's cool. Oh, no, that's not Garrett. That's another character. Yeah, I know of this character, but I just don't know his name. So I think is pretty cool. It's got some pretty cool episodes. Might be Gary, because I remember an episode about his synthesizer. I think that it synthesizes his existence, which is a pretty neat old concept in my opinion. Next up, once again, I'm sorry, I simply cannot remember this character's name. But I do know him more than this female character. I just thought he was a good antagonist towards Benson, being a rival park owner. So, good stuff. Basketball god. Thought he was cool. Probably, yeah, it was cool, but didn't really appear in many episodes. Maybe only one, if I remember, but I'm sure he appeared in more. These guys are such a cool concept for a character being brought to life versions of old media formats. It's so cool. High Five Ghost, as a character, is like not all too interesting, but I feel like the show in a way made that intentional, as they made him one of the most boring, relatable characters in a show full of such wacky characters. That actually makes me want to put him in S. And I also do want to point out, High Five Ghost does have the best character episodes in the entire series, in my opinion. The love letter episode, the how do I say it? The elevator Halloween special one, the spooky elevator. That one actually gives me quite the spooks. The four ducks fusing into the big old duck. Always thought it was a fun concept for an anime. The evil space baby. It's just there. I don't know. Clawbane, the Destroyer. I think he worked well in Skip's story. He worked pretty well there, but I don't really have any opinion on him. High Five Ghost Brother is just there. I don't really care about him. He's just there. He is a good character, I guess, but is so forgettable and actually probably isn't all that good of a character if I think about it. He was actually pretty annoying in one of the episodes. When Mordecai and Ruby turned into Ghost. I thought he was a bit annoying. Mordecai is my favourite character on the show. He has always been my favourite character. I just can relate to him on so many different levels, being lost for love, just struggling in life. He's just always been someone I can relate to. Maylard, I never knew what he was. Is he like a cookie, a sponge, a rock, a meteorite? I don't know. But his character's always just been so negative and Never been the biggest fan of him, but I don't know, you know. Sorry, I probably confused you there. Let's move on. Muscle Man has always been my least favourite character sorry, alongside Starla. I've never liked these two. That I'm assuming they made Starla to be not likable because in any appearance she just is not likable, and Muscle Man, they made him, I want to say, to be not likable, but they wanted to probably make him less not likable than Starla, but it just wasn't enough to save him. I don't like any of them. They're just truly annoying. Muscle Dad, though, is actually quite good, sincere in his episodes. I like him. He's good. The I don't even forget what they're called. The now out-of-date communication devices, if you will. They are absolutely hilarious. Actually, they're going in this. They are hilarious in the episodes they are appearing. Good stuff. Pops, one of my favourite characters, especially in Season 8 where he really proves his worth as a character, and especially Season 7 as well, I should mention that. The Space Babies, never really cared about them. They actually always looked a tad bit weird to me, but I don't know. Rigby, my third favourite character on the show, so it's Mordecai, Pops, and then Rigby. I think Rigby works quite nicely as a character, as a great opposite to Mordecai. They play off each other so amazingly. Saxophone Guy, always thought he was funny in his appearances in the series. Good stuff. Same as the Defcon Dough Sandwich Guy, always good fun. Let's see. Skips, we'll put the main park crew. Benson, then Skips. Skips is your reliable guy. He's a solid guy, gorilla. He will fix anything. That's like his thing. My apologies. Yeah, he has one of the best like 30-minute special episodes, or however long it was. Skips' story. That was like really heartfelt. That entire special. And lastly, we have Thomas, which can also go on S. His character was just, it was awesome. I learned about why they had him in the show, but I won't say it because it may not be true, but from what I know, he's just an awesome character, and the reason he's there is just awesome. So I really like his character, I really do. But this has been my final tier lists. I will most likely watch the show again pretty soon, and I will probably have a different tier list for a lot of these characters. But at this point in time, this is it. So this has been Rio from Charcters, and I hope you have a real good day now. Goodbye now.